All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. As you guys can see, I'm on the Eyes Open Media channel. I did tell you guys on my main channel, 365, which we now have over 6,000 subscribers, and I want to thank you guys for going over there and dealing, and bearing with that channel, that main channel over there, because on that channel. I gotta be more open, to the world. You know what I mean? But on this channel, you guys already know. I say what I want, right? In a godly, holy way, though. You know what I mean? But I was going through. So I want to first of all thank you guys for 6,000 plus subscribers on Currency 365. There's no doubt that if we stay the course, we'll probably be at 10,000 subscribers over there sometime in 2017. And especially if they change the value, and of course we know anything can happen. I could go from 6,000 subscribers to 50,000 subscribers overnight, or I could go from 6,000 subscribers to three. Okay, because when they change the value, you're gonna see people's real colors, right? You're gonna see people's real truth. You're gonna see people that were just there to use you. You're gonna see for information, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. You need information and you want some solid information and not all that hype. Then cool, that's fine. And then once it's over, you go your separate ways. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And then you got people that are gonna be there loyal and bringing people and saying, look, this guy led me into a wealth transfer, and I want you to come in with him and so he can lead you into the other currencies and into the other online businesses that he has. Okay, so and then of course you're gonna have other people that are gonna be like, okay, I got my money, I'm out. Okay, so and then on this channel. This channel is supposed to be done, right? So, and I don't know the future of this channel, right? Because I left it. The last video we did was August. So first of all, look at this. We got 1,146 subscribers. Like, this thing is growing without me even doing any videos. So that tells you that we're putting out some good content that people, like to see. And especially, I'm pretty sure everybody misses me walking in the park in the basketball courts, speaking my mind and doing videos at the basketball courts. I'm pretty sure you guys, love those videos because the views on those videos were really good. But also, doing teachings on Christ and Yeshua and the Holy Spirit and Elohim, the Father God, and you know what I mean, like and then also doing some news on a day, watching the dollar and things of that nature. If the dollar stays where it's at, that means I was totally wrong on the price of the dollar. If the dollar stays where it's at, now the dollar's starting to drop now because the Fed's raised the interest rates. So it's been sketchy, the up and down now. It's going up and down, no longer in that straight narrow upwards motion anymore. So it's starting to come up, one day down, one day up. That usually tells us that the buying is starting to slow down a little bit, and the sales are going to start to come in. So we'll see where the dollar is at by the end of the year, but I definitely missed the target of 85 to 90 range for the dollar. Okay, that's not even going to be in question. Okay, there ain't no way the dollar is going from not 102 to 90 by January 1. That would be an insane collapse. Okay, I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if that's gonna happen. If I was the elites, and I didn't want Trump in there, I would put all that stuff after Trump's in office, okay, not before. I would make it look good for Obama going out and then Trump coming in, and then I'll let everything crash when Trump's in. If that's what if the elites that hate Trump, which a lot, the New World Order definitely doesn't want Trump in there because they want a New World Order. They wanted their puppet Hillary in there, right? So anyways, getting off track here, but let's go here, and I gotta tell you guys, so I was looking at this because I was trying to create a new page, or just use one of my current pages that I have, and start a new Eyes Open Media channel. And then I came here and I said, let me just, something led me. I don't know if it was a Holy Spirit. I don't know what it was, but something led me to just come here and say, let me check the status of Eyes Open Media, right? Because the last video I did was August 25th. So it's been idle since then. And sometimes when stuff are idle on YouTube, what they'll do is they'll just reset it. because they see you're not using the page. They'll just reset everything. And as you guys can see here, if I go to my channel, it was flagged to the max, right? So everything was flagged. I had 3 copyrights. I had way more than 3 community violations here. I had like 50. Okay, I mean they were doing community violations on stuff I did 2 years ago. You know what I mean? That didn't even matter. Like, it was out of date, like outdated stuff. Like, it was just ridiculous. So somebody was just targeting this channel on purpose. Like, they didn't want to hear, like, they just couldn't bear the truth any longer. So they just said, you know what? Let me just target it. It's like those people, like those students that walked out of the classroom on their professor when he said that all race are looking back at all his studies with him and his team, all race come out of Eastern Africa, and those students just couldn't take the truth, and they just walked out. And he said that the teacher said him and his team had done studies for years on skulls and all types and it all traced back to Eastern Africa. And of course, not for me personally, I've told you guys that not everybody came from Africa. There was there's different types of species on this planet. There's not everybody's a normal human being, God sent human being. There's some people that are from the underworld. There's some people that are fallen angels. There's all types of different people on this planet. So not everybody comes from Africa, okay? But he was talking about the normal human living being, okay? They all trace back from Eastern Africa. But if you're talking about clones and Nephilims and giants and fallen angels and all types of stuff like that, that might have came on the earth and had relations with black people and to create albinos and all types of stuff, and then living and then pushing themselves up north to Europe and stuff like that, and then their skin color becoming whiter and whiter and whiter until and then they start breeding white people. I mean, that is also a great possibility as well. I mean, there's a lot of different things that are possible as why people that are Caucasians became, because before that there was no Caucasians, right? On the planet there was only black people. It was only colored, and now the Lord doesn't like this call them black people. So I'm going to stop. I'm trying to stop calling us black people. Because the Lord wants us to say bronze, because we're bronze. Okay, so bronze people were here thousands of years before albino and white people. So and then you can, of course, all the professors know that too, and that's why this one professor and his team did the studies, and when they brought it forth, a lot of students just didn't want to hear the truth about that, so they walked out. But it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing, we can't help that. We have nothing. We don't play a role in that, right? We were born in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 60s, whatever the case may be, 2000s, for someone that might be listening. So, we have no say in that. So the fact that people can get so upset with things of that, it's nonsense. It's like you've been conditioned to be upset about the dumbest things, like the stuff that you can't even control. Like, you can't control Yeshua, what he did. You can't control what they did back in the day. You can't control what your ancestors did to other race, and you can't control that. All you can control is you and what you do, right? And how you benefit the world. If your race is pictured in a nasty way, well, you be you as an eyes open media person, you be the light of that community. You show people a different light. If somebody's calling your town racist, well, you be the one that's not racist. You stand out as the light of the world, right? That's what we want to do here. We don't want to pick on a race. We don't want to belittle a race. We don't want to belittle anybody, and we don't want to have a racist mindset. We want to be the light of the world. And we want to see, allow people to see the God in us, right? We want people to see the Christ in us, the Yeshua in us, right? So that's the most important thing. We can't control what people did 1,300 years ago, 3,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago, a billion years ago. You know what I mean? Like we can't control stuff like that. Okay? I mean, they can check the skulls and the bones and the DNAs, and they can trace back to Africa. That's fine. But it's kind of weird that the people, when they do talk like that, or when they do say those type of stuff, that people will walk out like you had any control over where people come from. Like, and then who cares? You know what I mean? Like, who, like, if they woke up one day and told me like everybody came from Australia, I'll just say thumbs up, good. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? But I guess if you've been brainwashed and programmed to think that you're better than everybody, or your skin color is better, or that what I mean, you there's no possible way that you're from this descent or that descent, or that from that culture. It's good. Yeah, it will. I guess because of that programming, that brainwash, it would make you it would make you hate basically everybody else because you think you're superior. You know what I mean? And that's pretty sad. For me, I don't care about none of that. None of that stuff matters. None of that's gonna pay my bills. None of that's gonna take care of my family. None of that's gonna take care of myself. You know what I mean? Like none of that's gonna help the world. To get rid of poverty and feed the homeless and help ministries and things. None of that matters, right? So it is what it is. But anyways, I just wanted to get that out there because I did see a couple weeks ago, and I did see more stuff of it today, and I'm watching both sides, and I'm just seeing people that talk, they're just wasting their time trying to talk about where people originated from, and who cares? Okay, we're living right now. We're originated in America right now. We're alive on the East Coast of America. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like other stuff don't matter. But yeah, so everything looks fine on this channel, and it looks like I was just talking to a friend, and looks like everything is cool. Looks like everything is cool on this channel, and looks like we can, I guess, get back to work on this channel. It got 1,100 subscribers. So maybe I can when we can get back to work on this channel starting tomorrow. Now, like I said before, there's a lot of people watching this channel that don't like this channel, and so I'm gonna keep a close look on the channel, and if things come up and they do what they did last time and they try to strike it down and ban it and things, then I'll just use one of my other channels that I have. I got 2 other channels that I have. I'll just create an Eyes Open Media channel from one of those channels that I already have ready to go. They're already monetized and everything like that, and we will just kick off. Okay, so tomorrow, look for a video, an Eyes Open Media video on this channel tomorrow, and if I can't get on this channel, look for a brand new channel tomorrow for Eyes Open Media. Okay, so hopefully this video uploads, and if you're listening to it, then that means that it did upload correctly, and we'll be ready to go for tomorrow with a brand new segment. We'll probably talk about Donald Trump and how he won the electoral college vote today. Okay, we'll probably talk about that, and I'll tell you guys about some things that we still have weeks to go. Donald Trump is not in the clear yet. Okay, Donald Trump is on his way. You gotta keep praying. For those that want Donald Trump in there, you gotta keep praying, because there's some things that could happen before he is gets into that inauguration. Okay, so if you're wanting Donald Trump in there, then you need to continue to pray. It's not in the clear yet. Do not think that this thing is over. They fought for that electoral vote stuff, and they lost. But there's still some other things that could happen. We'll talk about that tomorrow, and I am excited that Eyes Open Media looks like it's back, okay? And I don't have to create a new page and channel and things like that nature. We can do it all here, and I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. 1,146 subscribers. I got 6,000 plus on the main channel. That's 7,000 plus on there. Then I got my own teams. I got the Facebook group, the Facebook page, It has over 3,000 members, likes, and I got Twitter's is climbing up. So overall, we got about 10,000. We got about 11, 12,000 people on the Eyes Open 365 crew, okay, and team. So it's a big team, and it is what it is. And thank you guys. Now, of course, some of you guys from 365 are part of Eyes Open Media, so but overall, it's about 11 to 12,000 people of us. Okay, so that's pretty big. And this is going to continue to grow. So I want to thank you guys, and Eyes Open. See you tomorrow.